Pure!
Pure!
Duge!
Duge! We are inside a typical Dorze house. Voila. I'm a Dorze woman now.
Yes.
We are now on our way to the Dorze Village. It takes about, I think, 2 hours to visit. We're very excited. We don't even know what to expect. We're finally on our way up. The roads have been paved and they're gonna make it into an asphalt, so it's gonna be very, very easy to go up, but it's comfortable also now. They say that in previous years it was not like this. The view from up here is amazing, but I have to say I'm always scared when I go on these winding roads. This is not the Ethiopia that the media shows. You think that Ethiopia is always a desert with famine, but look how lush certain places are. Those are goats eating. So as we climb up, the weather also has changed. It's cooler, it's nicer, there's a breeze. Such a beautiful drive. Now we're among the trees, very cool breeze. Lovely weather. It's completely different from down there where it's hot and now it's really cool. It's like going into another completely different area because we're elevated. The Dorze Village is 2,500 meters higher, so it's a high altitude and it's cooler, of course. Unlike the forest where we went yesterday, I mostly see pine trees here. They're so gorgeous. We're starting to see the traditional homes. I see that they're growing wheat here. You see, they build their home like the elephant shape. These are the Dorze fences. They build them by weaving. So they not only weave cotton, they also weave the bamboo and they make these fences.
Now we are in Dorze Village. So it's, in the village, it's a small town. You can see that at the left and right side. So these are local beer houses. You can enjoy there. Edge. At the left, at the right side, it's a market. You can see the stones there. So each stone has its own person, and no one can sit without permission on others' stone. So once in a year, there is a big holiday here in Dorze Village. That's we call it Mescal. So everyone come from different places in Ethiopia to here, to Dorze. Especially the Dorze people are living in Addis, a place called like in Shiro, Meda, and other places. They come here once in a year, and then at that time a lot of cows, like more than 3,000, they slaughter. And anyone who comes to the market has to eat meat for free, no payment. That's on a Mescal holiday. That's in September. It's September 17 in Ethiopian calendar. So this makes a bit unique to Dorze people. So now we are also going to other place there where we can see different kind of things like how they can make a food from false banana, how they make a weaving. So this is what we are going to see.
All right, we are arriving in our little village. The welcome committee is coming. This is their welcome dance. They're welcoming us to the town. Look how beautiful they are. We got welcome with a nice dance, and then now the oldest person there will give you grass, and then you say saro and you take the grass. It's like a whole welcome dance and ceremony, which is really lovely.
Saro.
So in the Gamu language, when you enter the house, you have to say saro. So I'm going to say saro and enter. Saro. And you have to bend down and enter. I'm going to get dressed like the nice people here. So wait for the transformation. So lovely to be inside this hut. I've seen it on TV a lot. You can see that they burn fire in here. You can see the smoke. It's really lovely. What a privilege to be in one of these huts and see it up close. So I'm going to be dressed as the Dorze women. This is the beautiful outfit and this is how they wear it. What do you think? Okay, Tosimo. Voila. I'm a Dorze woman now.
Now it's my turn to get dressed in the Dorze tradition. Look at these colors. And this skin is fantastic. This is cheetah skin. Pretty serious stuff. We've been told that being warriors, you are not supposed to smile when you have the spear in your hand and the shield, which makes sense. You must be ready for battle.
This house that you see behind me is 107 years old, and you see it as a smaller house than the other ones because it's been eaten by termites. And when the termites eat the wood, it just becomes shorter because they cut it. And then when it's completely too short for people to enter, they use it as chicken coop, so it's going to be moved around here so for the chickens to use it. So they use everything. And this big house that you see behind me is 46 years old, so you see that it's taller because the termite didn't get to it yet. The shape that it reminds you of, it's that of an elephant. So before the Dorze used to be weavers and farmers and potters, they used to be hunters, and in this area there were a lot of animals, and now they migrated to other areas of the country, so they still keep that memory of them by having houses that look like elephants. And like the weaving technique is not only in their clothes, but you also see it in the fences and the way that they build the houses. So we are so excited to take you with us and to have you explore this very unique, beautiful culture. And how amazing is their outfit. I'm so happy that we got to try that as well. Now we're going into the house to explore the inside. Saro! We are not allowed to use light here. We are inside a typical Dorze house, and where you see me here is the sitting area, and right behind me here is where the king and the queen would sit. And on my left here you see that they're animals, and yes, humans and animals live in the same house. This house is circular, as you can see outside, and all around it are the different rooms. For instance, right here you see a little calf grazing grass. These animals are here because we are in high altitude, 2,500 to 2,600 meters high, and at night it gets cold. And although, as you can see here in the middle, they make fire inside the house, and that would keep them warm. They also, after the fire goes out, they also need some warmth, so the animals keep them warm. So there are different kind of homes in this area, but this kind of home doesn't have a pillar. As you can see, it's just circular, and it's reinforced with bamboo. So it's a very strong structure. It's not like it's gonna fall or anything. It can withstand the elements. Right behind me is the cellar. And in Dorze Village, they make different kind of brews like borde, like katikala, like tej. All are like traditional brews in Ethiopia. And they make them from different grains like corn, sorghum, and wheat. So this is where they would brew. On the walls, you see the different decorations from calabash, and they use those not only for decoration, but to to drink their brews as well. And it's usually a tradition for two people to sit together and drink. They don't like to drink alone. Right here on my right, you see the bedrooms. This is where mom and dad would sleep. And then this is where the children would sleep on top. One more thing, they use also malt for making drinks, and they hang them here by the fire to get the smoke, and they last a long time. By the main entrance. And another interesting nugget is that in Dorze Village, if you're visiting, even if you're not related to them, you're welcome to stay. Here at the entrance, there are two areas dedicated for guests. So on my right and on my left, you see these beds. They are made for guests, and any guest is welcome to stay, but they don't go into the main house. They would stay in the entrance. All right, now we're gonna go explore more of this charming village. So far, we have only made it up to the entrance. There's so much more to see. Now we're gonna go see some of the traditions here that are very popular, like they're gonna make the kojo from the fake banana tree. We're gonna see how they weave, and maybe even sample some of the drinks and food, so stay with us.
This is, the cotton, and she's spinning from the cotton, and here they don't grow cotton. It's because high altitude, so they go down to the area of like around Arba, Minch and the area. They go down there and they buy, and they bring here. You yourself, you already got clothes, right? Which is red, yellow, and black. The red part, it stands for a blood, and it's also for like the hunter's sign. And the yellow is hope for future, and the black one is Africa and Ethiopia, Habasha.
All right, you've seen the expert do it. Now I'm gonna do it. Yeah. I remember my grandma used to do this, and I tried it before. So it's getting tighter first, and then when it's tight, we can fly it. No, I don't think I can do the flying thing, because it has to make it very strong. Okay, guys, I don't have the training. When my grandma used to do this, we just take the cotton and then we helped her with this. Like you do this, and then there is this little seed that comes out. It's called diftere, and they make a different kind of oil from that. So from this, it becomes this. Once they have that, this goes to the weaver. We call the weaver shamane, and then he starts making the clothes with this. So this is where the process starts. So the person who owns this village is Makonnen, and he's the guy with the dreadlock. I don't know if you've seen him in other shows, but this is his mom, who is dressing me and showing me how to do this. እናመሰግናለን Saro. Okay. Now that we saw a little bit how they make the cotton for weaving, now we're going to see the process of working the fake banana tree into different foods. It could be like kojo, it could be bulla. There are many foods that they can make from it, but they start here. Right behind me, you see the insect plant, and this plant is called false banana tree, but it's very different. And unlike banana tree, where only the fruit is eaten, nothing is discarded from this plant. So usually the leaf, we use it for baking. When we bake a traditional bread, we would use the leaf. The stem is what they process into kojo and other stuff. So we're going to show you the process. And then there's a fiber that comes out from all this process. They make ropes, musical instruments, and things like that. So the entire plant is very useful because of that. It's a very respected tree. So now we're going to see the process. So she picks up the stem and she ties it, and with a wood material, she's scraping it. So she takes out the middle part of it, which is smooth, and when you smell that, it smells a little bit like cucumber. And then as you see, when she strips the part in the middle, the fiber starts coming out, and that's what they use for making ropes and things like that. This is the fiber that is remaining. They wring out and take out the water, and then you can see that meat part that's remaining, that's what becomes kojo. This is the liquid that they took out from the meat part, and this is going to be buried for 3 months, and then it's going to deposit a sediment. It's going to be white, and that's called bulla. You see that? Now you can see the sediments already starting. The liquid is, separating from the actual sediments. And after 3 months, that's going to be completely white. And that's going to be used to make a porridge. called bula. You can also make a drink. In Ethiopia, we make a lot of drinks from either grains or other things like that. And it keeps you warm and it's really hearty food. After they shave the part that is going to become kocho, they bury it in a hole, and that's the fermentation process. And this hole can be as deep as 1 meter. In order for it to be ready to eat, it has to pass 3 months at least. But then once 3 months has passed, it's fermented and they can keep it here even up to a year. Ooh, that's fermented like cheese, you know. So now she took the kocho that's been fermenting and she's gonna process it. And to make sure that none of the fiber is in there, what they do, they transfer it here and they cut it. So this process is repeated many times so that they can remove the fiber. Now she's making it into a dough, and then she's gonna make it into a flatbread, which we call kocho. We love it very much. We eat it generally even by itself, but also with kitfo. You might have seen it. And in these parts, they eat it with data and also some honey. As I mentioned before, we also use the leaf, and we use it generally for baking, cooking. You know, it also has a very nice taste if you want to steam some fish in it and stuff. She flattened the kocho as you saw. She did such a great job. It's so flat, and she put it between 2 banana leaves. Now she's gonna go put it on the bremmetad, we call it. This is like a komal. That's where we make a lot of things. You can even make tips with that. We bake, you know, we bake a lot of things on it. So now the flatbread is gonna cook here. And then later we're gonna see it cooked and it's gonna come inside and we're gonna try it.
It is so beautiful to walk through these little alleys and little streets of the village. You hear the occasional cow making sound like you did right now, the occasional music. And now we're approaching what I think is like a communal area, because I see that there are people gathered together with musical instruments and stuff. So I think that we're in for a treat with some music and perhaps some dancing.
All right, you guys, so the moment we've been waiting for, now the tasting of some of the drinks and foods from this area. Follow us. Oh, what a beautiful room. It's full of the weaving that you see outside. This is the kind of stuff that they're known for. Earlier, they explained the meaning of the 3 colors, and you see them everywhere.
Food and drinks have arrived. We're gonna try something traditional in the Dorze culture. This is kocho.
Sorry, could you remind the name of the plant or the tree?
Enset.
Sorry?
I don't remember.
You're right.
Enset.
He's tricky.
Inset.
Enset.
Inset.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Thank you. And what about the product or the name of the bread?
Kocho.
Sorry?
Kocho. Kocho.
No kocho. Say kocho.
Ocho.
So this is the kocho direct from the inset tree.
Okay.
And the red one is the hot spicy, which is made from the chili, ginger, garlic, pepper, onion, roux, and as well as the salt.
Okay.
We
That's
call
the
it
data.
Okay.
She's prepared.
And the other one is the organic honey,
Okay.
direct from the beehive. This is the special honey wine.
Okay.
Or?
Honey wine,
Or?
the best one.
Taj. Like we call
Now
it.
she is correcting
I tell you one thing.
professor and student.
Yeah, may I tell you one thing?
Please.
And then you respond to me.
Okay.
Taj Baberle.
Tejibeberle.
No. Taj Baberle.
Tejibeberle.
ነገር በምሳሌ
Neger permisale.
የእኛ ነው ዘመኑ
Yenyanu zemanu.
ዞር በል ሽማግሌ
Obar shemagele. Baka. Baka.
He made you disrespect an older man.
Idea. I had no idea.
All right, so we've seen it prepared. So should we try it?
Yeah.
Okay. In this area, people are Orthodox, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But don't rush.
I'm already doing something wrong. I didn't even
Don't
start.
rush.
I'm already being called.
Gamo culture.
Okay.
And we feed each other.
We feed each other.
Gursha.
Yeah.
አደራኔ እንዳታቃጥለኝ።
ጠላትሽ ይቃጠል።
ይኸውልህ ችን አጉርሴ እንዳታቃጥለኝ።
Oh my god.
ገና ያቃጥላል።
Oh my
He's
god.
gonna put too much spicy. I'm
Oh my
scared.
God.
I'm telling him, do not burn me.
This is so spicy.
እንዳታቃጥለኝ። ማር አድርግበት።
Oh. Oh my god.
እግዚአብሔር ይስጥልኝ።
Wow. This is a bomb.
And yeah, you burned?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I love it. It's really good.
It's very spicy.
Betam konjo.
We just
Yeah.
received gursha, which is our tradition. We feed each other to show love.
I need
ማር
water.
ለምን አጎረስሽ?
This is really good. I mean, it tastes
ማር ለምን አጎረስሽ?
different than the kocho that I had before. You can feel the roasted part on the fire with the honey, and the data is really, really good. So this is a distilled brew, home brew, and when they talk about it in Ethiopia, sometimes they say that you can start a car with this because the alcohol content is very, very high. It's like moonshine, but it's our version of moonshine.
I told you from the beginning, the first one is the welcoming shot, the welcoming drink. But you know, there is a second round, which is for the good luck for the rest of your trip,
I see.
Okay.
to enjoy more than this.
Okay.
So after this, when I say something, then you can repeat it.
Okay.
Pude,
Pure,
duge,
duge,
neko,
neko,
taco,
talco,
asana bochoko.
asana bochoko. Mine is still full.
Drop.
I want to try the honey wine taj because I really love it. Do we make the taj the same way that we make it everywhere in Ethiopia, or do you have a different recipe here?
We don't use it sugar.
Okay.
When you go to the biggest hotels, resorts, and lodges, they make it honey wine from the sugar.
Oh, I see.
But in the countryside, always from the honey. Honey is the best.
And you ferment it with what? The honey?
Yeah, we fermented the honey with the malt.
Yeah.
We call it hops. You know hops?
Hops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geisho.
Geisha.
Yeah, we fermented by that.
It's a plant, geisho. It's very, very bitter, but we use it to ferment a lot of drinks like talla, taj. Yeah. Oh, you grow it here?
Yes.
Okay. So we take it out from the tree and then we dry it, and that becomes geisho. It's used also in talla, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cheers. Let's try the honey wine. Taj.
And there is a special meaning
Wow.
for the
It's really
taj.
good. Really, really good. So Gamo is where Dorze Village is located, and then the
Ambassa.
meaning of that is Ambassa. And were there any lions? Because that means lion. Were there any lions in this area? How did it get its name?
Of course, next time when you come to the paradise or to the Omotic tour, you can see the lion.
Yeah.
So-
in Nechisar National Park.
National Park, and also in Maze Park,
Okay.
as well as in Chobra Chochora.
Okay.
You know.
Definitely coming
So
back
we
to
are
see lion.
coming to show you the whole activities.
Nice.
We are a family. Say Haizo Dorze.
Azo Dorze.
Haizo Dorze.
Azo Dorze.
Seleme Seleme.
Aya Salame. Aha.
Seleme Seleme.
Aya Salame. Aha.
Yo 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 yo.
Gamo. Thank you so much for your hospitality and for showing us your tradition, your food, your drinks. We really, really appreciate it. We feel very privileged to be here.
Thank you very much. And if you are interested to come and live here with us, we are welcoming.
Thank you so much. We saw the guest bed.
We built the Dorze Elephant House, but inside the Western standard,
Yeah.
included the Wi-Fi.
Okay, so you have new lodges available here?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I wish I knew that because I would stay here.
Thank you so much.
All right, well, you guys, this was amazing trying the food that was made right here. Not only that, seeing the process from scratch, from the tree itself, it's so precious, so lovely. And now the best part of this night, the party. So I'm getting a necklace. Okay. Okay, this is traditional necklace and bracelet. I'm ready for the party now.
My grandmom, she's going to say something, and the whole community is there coming.
Okay.
And they are going to start the singing and dancing as well.
So your grandma is the one who summons people to come for
Yeah.
the dancing? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm learning here. Look. There's this turning part that happens in the middle.
Yes. Hello.
So we had an absolutely great time today, and we want to show appreciation and thank the elders of the village. So we're going to give them a little, something. Thank you so much. እናመሰግናለን። እግዚአብሔር ይስጥልን። እሺ ደህና እምሹ።
ኑና በናይራይቶ ሀባ ሰላም ራይታ
እኛን ለማየት ብዙ በርሃን መንገድን አቋርጣችሁ እንኳን በሰላም መጣችሁ።
ሰላም ራይራይሳ ሶንቴና ሰላም ራጋዶ
እኛ ጋር እንዲህ በሰላም በፍቅር በደስታ እንደመጣችሁ በሰላም ያስገባችሁ።
ጉታይ ዶቲ ውሪ ጉታይ ጎሮቤቴ አያ አደይ ውሪ ኢንተር ሰላም የይሽን ሰላም ራገልቲ
እናንተ ከዚህ ስትመለሱ የምታቋቸው በዙሪያችሁ ያለ ጎረቤቶቻችሁ እናንተ የምታቋቸው ሁሉ በሰላም ይጠብቋችሁ።
Yo means peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
Okay. That was really nice. It's a beautiful tradition. Everybody's sitting around here and dancing, and they taught us how to dance with this beautiful clothes, beautiful tradition, beautiful culture. It's now getting dark, so we have to go back, but we had an absolutely amazing day. So absolutely come out here. If you are in Ethiopia, if you are in this area, come out here and experience it. It's a beautiful tradition.
Saro ay malalo.
Saro ay malalo.
Dori jugiza orde otoro.
Okay, we were told that we cannot speak loud, so we're gonna be quiet now. You guys.